here. You can't cater nothing with the house like that. Yeah, that part. I can't believe HB didn't know all of this about the filthiness of the home. How HB missed that? Fucking house like goddamn. I swear. You know how people like, can you take your shoes off when you come in my house? Can I take my shoes? Can I keep my shoes on? And when I get ready to go back outside, I'm gonna take them off. The fuck? Use dark Lysol. Hey, I keep some on deck. Matter of fact, look, I ain't even gotta fake the front. Look, that's Oh, I ain't got my background on. Let me go. I ain't even gotta fake the funk. I can show y'all what's in mine right now. See right there? Yeah, see right there? I keep some on deck, baby. Keep some on deck, baby. Lid ain't even on. I tell you what, we using the shit. Okay? Fabulous. Almost empty. We using the shit, bitch. Stop playing with us. You can take notes. You can take notes from me, ho. From this old ass wrinkled up face, ho. Okay, you wanna take notes? Take notes, bitch. Take notes, bitch. We use our shit. Boo-boo. See how many I'm up there? See how many I'm up there? And it goes all the way to the back. It's several rows. If you look to the back, you'll see several rows. You know, several rows. We don't play. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We don't have time for that. So while you trying to and that's not on the coupon, girl. They was out of stock. So my happy ass was driving all over trying to find them, and they had put word on the street. They had put word on the street that they were never gonna have them anymore, right? And come to find out, I see them in the store now. I'm back. Since I ain't insulting no more, anybody want to go back to TikTok, you can go back to TikTok. But yeah, word on the street, they was never gonna produce them anymore. So babe, I was driving all over trying to find them. Everywhere I could, I was trying to find them. And so I bought them. I bought them everywhere I could. And then I looked in Walmart the other day. They had a lot of them. One of the grocery stores that the kind of the hood grocery stores, they had a lot of them. I said, okay, so they must be back in production, because a lot of us was like, hell no. But during COVID, you couldn't hardly find them. So anytime I found them, I bought the whole store. I had several cashiers like, man, why you buying all of them? Because I said I want them. Bring them up and hush. But yeah, so Nitra, stop playing with me. And stop talking about y'all gonna call CPS on Trina. Y'all ain't gonna call shit. Send them to your house first. Send them to your house first. And then we talk about sending them to Trina. Send them to your house. Okay? Alright? Because after what we just saw, no. Food nor beverage should be fixed in that house. Not even a cup of Kool-Aid. I wouldn't know if I want a bottle of water out of there. I don't think I'll take a bottle of water out of there. Honestly, though. I really don't. Hey, darling. Put the keys in the chat when you get back to TikTok. But yeah. So she picked the wrong day to mess with Trina and me, clearly, because like I said, I just saw that she's talking about me like a dog. Yeah, I'm on Bigo, Keyona 1. Keyona 1. But yeah. So everything I showed y'all will be on my backup page, Key to Capricorn, and it's gonna sit there until they snatch the page. That's where it's gonna sit. Sure is. It's exactly where it's gonna sit. Yep. Everything that y'all saw. Stop it. Them hooves. She get them hooves to fixing some. And they had nerve to be doing a bunch of TikToks in that house. Look. Nosy is on live and replayed the video, and she said it wasn't Nitra, and it wasn't what she said. I don't know. Too late. She didn't stop it either. She said she didn't stop it. Tea Time stopped it. We stopped it. Somebody said it yesterday, and somebody was like, cut out that CPS shit. Nobody wants to be talking about that shit. So no, we're not going to do that. That's what we're not going to do. She needs to clean. Yeah, that carpet is stuck to the floor. It would take y'all know I flip houses, right? No lie. I'll show y'all the house that I flipped, and I'll show y'all the carpet that was in there. Now the man was his family don't care no more. The man was elderly, you know what I'm saying, and he had owned the house forever, so he was elderly and couldn't get around. So, but yeah, Nietzsche's carpet is like that. And here's the thing: really, nobody was living in the house that my last flip. His daughter had got him up out of there, and she was like, I ain't take nothing. She got him up out of there. When she saw her father's condition, she got him the fuck up out of there. But Nietzsche's still living there. They still live there. Right now, she's there. She's there right now walking on that shit. Of the clip, she never said she called CPS. No, I didn't say nobody said they was threatening, and she was, I guess, according to what Trina was saying, she was in there like, yeah, they said they gonna call CPS. She was supposed, as the head of that room, and she's supposed to shut it down, be like, no, y'all don't do that. That's not how you help people. That harms children. That don't help children. You don't do that. But no, she let it fly. So that's on her. That's on her. We're going to call CPS on her house. How about that? We're going to do that. Because, baby, hey, baby, not that carpet. Not them walls. Not that vent. Oh, you feeling sick? After you saw that? Yeah, it makes you want to go get a bath and all that stuff. Like, I'm literally clean. Hey, baby. I'm literally cleaning my office right now because, baby, we can't have that. There's no excuse. Like, to me, what I told y'all this morning, when you can do better, you do better. A lot of the things that I experienced, I was a child, so it wasn't in my control. But when I got to be an adult, now I'll tell anybody, because of my upbringing, and it took my husband a minute to really understand, but because of my upbringing, where I grew up at my home, and this is no shade on my mom, like, it was 6 kids, so it was a disaster at my house. But when I was at Doll's house, Doll house, you could literally eat off the floor. Like, the lady was so clean. And again, I met her as an elder, but she made up her bed she made up our beds every morning, and she moved them. Heavy old school wood beds. She moved them, and one of her legs didn't even bend because she had a rod in it. But this lady moved the beds every morning to make them up. Mop the floors every day. Wash the dishes in. That's why I do that. I put Clorox in my dishwater. I got that from her. Even though my mom does that too. My mom does wash dishes in Clorox too. But yeah, so I'm that way. Like, my house might get in a disarray, and then I'd be like, oh, hell no. Nah. And I guess you know what I'm saying? Like, one side of me be, oh, okay, this is kind of how, you know what I'm saying, with 6 of us in our home. And then the other side of me be, that dog baby and me be like, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? Because my husband be like, okay, can we touch anything now? Because it go from, once I clean it up, don't touch shit. You see how, look, table made up, everything. Don't touch a goddamn thing. I've done windows, I've done blinds, I've done all of that. And yes, I do have, well, I ain't gonna say I have a consistent one, because my last consistent housekeeper, she started her own El Salvadorian restaurant. But she was good. They did a good job. But I hate to say it out loud, but the black people that I had cleaning my home, they inconsistent, for one. Don't come when they say they coming, and this, that, and I always got a bunch of excuses, and they don't get to the nitty gritty. Like, I like the nitty gritty. I like to be able to do that, that military check. I like to do that with the window seals and shit. But yeah, my husband just got through banging up the wall right there, so it looks like it's dirt going up the stairs, but it's actually from him putting the wood flooring down on the staircase. But no, you can't be on this app all day, every day with your fucking carpet like that. Like, you mean to tell me when they was throwing all them gifts, and when you cash out on Wednesday, you ain't even thought about Home Depot? Floor and decor. And then you over there with all the Spanish people. So I know they doing the shit for the low. You over there with all this, my crew good. My crew good. They're not from, my crew is not from Mexico though, but they Spanish, and they do real good, real fast. Like, they put some floors in my office, no lie. I just had, and it was one guy. He sent one guy to put the floors in my office. That guy was done in like 3 hours. wood floors in my office. No lie. The other week. So, I mean, I don't really understand people. All y'all with the prison numbers, come on in. If y'all want me to put them pictures back up on the backdrop, I surely will. Just say the word. I have the wallpaper in my bedroom. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so she coming for Trina, girl. Come for yourself. You let them call on Trina, call on you. That's what you do. Let them call on you, shawty. That's what you do. Yep. All she had to do keep my name out her mouth today. And not say that about Trina because I'm really pissed about that. I'm really, really, really pissed about that. And it's not because I'm taking up for Trina again, but CPS, that's a bit merch. That's a bit merch. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit merch. Like, hey, Trina can handle her own, by the way. So come for her. Like, I think I heard in the video, she said, oh, helmet head or some shit. As if you can talk about what anybody got going on the top of their head, shawty. But, I mean, that's fine. Do your thing. Trina's a big girl. She can handle it. But when you talk about taking her baby from her, no, we're not going to do that. Not living in filth, flooring, filth. Not living in filth, flooring, filth. Okay. No. They don't care about that baby. Anyone who says that don't care about Trina's child. But you gotta remember now, these is fuck that baby people. Baby grape, fuck that baby. That's these people. So, that part. Oh, girl, you can go. Block. How we block bitches on here? Oh, child. Trip gonna just teach me a bunch of stuff, honey. So I know how to block these bitches. Kick out. There we go. Figure it out. Block. Can't bring your dumb ass back. Look at my first kick out. Tay Kemp has been kicked out by the broadcast team. When I see it in Trip Live, I see this shit like all day long. Trip will kick a bitch out so fast. Yeah. Hey, baby. Hey, Auntie Boncla. Did you get all the stuff you needed? Yep. Oh, big O. Yep. Living in filth, flooring, filth. We're talking about letting somebody call CPS on Trina. You got to be fucking kidding me. You call CPS on Trina, I'm calling OSHA on your ass. Exactly. It definitely will. If you call CPS on Trina, I'm calling the Board of Health on your ass because I know your family shouldn't even eat the dinner in that house, much less you serving a plate up out of there. A catering up out of there. CPS will be called, period. Called on who? On who, bitches and bottles? On who? On who? On who? No, we asking who he talking about first because, I mean, you know, Nitra need to be having a call on her too. Board of Health need to be called on her. Yeah, that part. You catering? Let's call the what is it, Franklin County? Oh my God, I forgot what that county in Palestine. Let's call that county health department. Miss Catering. Out that filth, flooring filth. Yeah, that part. Girl, don't try me. Nitra has hers living in filth for years. Years. Yep. It takes years to get your floors that filthy. Now what? Now what? What we're going to do now? Filth, flooring, filth. Walls. It takes years. I am on Big O. I'm on both, but I'm back over here now. Yep. But like I said, everybody, the pictures and stuff are going to be on Key to Capricorn. Yep. If you're concerned to agree to take her for a few, if you have home CPS, it's not always the answer. It's not. It's definitely not. CPS is rarely the answer. Like, again, I think a child has to already be the victim of true beatdowns and scars and stuff like that, essay, stuff like that, malnourishment, stuff like that, for it to be a reason. Anything else, leave them babies where they at. Cause baby, I don't. Again, when the politicians got on the Capitol here in Georgia and said what they said about them children missing, you can't never convince me it's a good thing to call them. Nope. You believe a politician ain't gonna lie. Oh, that didn't sound right. What I mean was they were not gonna lie on their own agency, right? That was probably very hard for them to do because it looked like the agency is fucked up. And it is. Yeah, more than 2,000 missing in Georgia. That came out of the mouth of the congressman. You know they didn't want that shit to come out. So, I don't see how they do, you know what I'm saying, any CPS has helped. I don't see, it's not like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? You used to be a time where, again, it was an older, black lady or white lady. They would be trying to get the mother some resources, you know what I'm saying, trying to come by there, check on them, making sure that the kids clean, the kids are bathed, all this stuff. These folks don't care. They want you to get smart with them so they can snatch your kids if you want them. And if you get smart with them, be like, take them with you, they're going to leave them kids there, and they're going to be trying to come for you in every which way, trying to say you, what's that called, truant, all that. The kids ain't going to school, so they try to hem you up on truancy and stuff like that. That's what they'll try to do. They ain't going to try to help. They want you to get smart with them so they can show you they power. But the minute you say fuck them kids, they like Nietzsche would, fuck them kids. They're not taking those kids. Trina be crying and carrying on. Please don't take my baby. Her baby hollering. Please don't take my baby. They be steady snatching. But the baby, fuck that baby. Them the people get to keep their kids. Yep. Her and her crew. Girl, what you missed it all, Trip. Where you been? Well, girl, we was on Bigo. We showed a lot. Yep, we showed catering companies. catering being done in filthy ass house. Super filthy. Yep. Filth. Flarn filth. Yep. She said that this is what Trina was saying. She was crying. She was having an anxiety attack. She was crying because I'm assuming Nietzsche went live and talked about she and I. And, I know she went live and talked about she and I because somebody posted on their blog page or whatever. But I didn't hear this part where they was saying about taking the kid. And so Trina over there freaking out to me, they take my baby. That's the only reason I'm living. I'm like, don't tell them that because then they'll really do it because they people hateful like that. So, yeah, I was like, let's see where CPS really needs to go. Your house, Big Nina Bone. Filth, flooring, filth. And then had nerve. I said, boy, they said behind these catering and cooking places be some of the nastiest houses. Hey, darling. Talking about she a caterer. Girl, bye. They would first have to track her down and remove her child. Yep. But hopefully that won't happen because they rarely help the child. They harm the child. It's traumatizing for the child. So I can't rock with that one. I don't give a damn what happened with me and Trina. I'm not gonna rock with, let's get CPS involved. I mean, come on. I just pray Trina that baby goes with her girl. Yeah, I mean, from what I heard her say, listen, I always give people the benefit of the doubt. But what I heard her say today, the baby is the reason she keeps going. So that's probably why she won't send the baby with her grandmother. Because she's probably like, then fuck it. What am I living for? If I don't have my baby with me, what am I living for? So I get, what I'm saying? I can dig that. Children do give you a reason to live. And one thing about children, especially when they're young, anyway, no, when they get older, it's a whole different story. But when they, and they young, they love they mom and dad, and that's just the long and the short. So you be having a guaranteed person who loves you when the whole world be against you. That be, it be confident that your child loves you. Oh no, it's not gonna happen. No, but the trip, Nita should have cut. She should have shut it down when they were standing in her room. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. Like, why would you even, how impressionable these people are. Even though they good grown ass folks, they still got impressionable minds. Oh, well, Nitra said it was okay, or Nitra let it roll. So let me think I'm doing Nitra a favor and call CPS. Get the fuck out of here. She's supposed to shut that down. Yeah, it can. I get what you're saying, Big Cam. It can. Yeah. Like I said, I've offered to pay for the plane trip for the baby to go, to live with grandmas, but I'm doubtful I'll ever get hit up for that because after what I heard today, her child is her reason to live. So if she sent her child with her grandmother, she may not have, she may not feel, because she has a reason to live, but she may not feel she has a reason to live if her baby is not in her care, custody, and control. And real mothers understand that dynamic. You know what I mean? You need something to hang your hat on, and just knowing that you got a child that loves you unconditionally, it'll give you the reason to stay on this earth. Like she said, fight this journey with y'all. Yeah. So, like I said, you gotta remember these the fuck the baby people though. So. And people are so unreal on this app. A hot 30 days ago, Nitra didn't have 60 people that would out loud fuck with her. Out in 4K fuck with her. Now all of a sudden, fuck out of my face. Exactly. Auntie Bone, you saying I'm corny? Am I being corny? Mm-mm. It's not. We don't. They don't come with a manual. I didn't come with one. Mine didn't come with one. Mm-mm. She don't gave me a fucking headache. I mean, I literally got a headache right here. Fuck with this dumbass girl. Maybe it was looking at her pics of her nasty ass floor. Yeah, exactly. That's what she was saying. She was like, my baby is clean. My baby, and then the little girl got manners. You can tell she's very charismatic and got manners and stuff. So, gotta be. No, that what came up for a badge. Oh, okay. They be trying to be funny on the app. They be sending folks corns when they be trying to be telling them they being corny. But yeah, I don't get it. Like I said, Nitra gonna do exactly what Nitra does. She's gonna try to dance her way out of it and say I didn't say that shit and I didn't this and I didn't that, but you didn't do nothing about it. That's what she's gonna do. That's what she always does. When everybody get on her ass and say, Nitra, come on now, we all had some bad, experiences with a parent, whether it was the mama or whether it was the daddy, but we still love that parent. So to be trying to take that baby from that girl is not right. Thank you. Hey, group think.
Man, what you did on clip on?
Clip on. Oh, they in the plastic bin. Should be sitting right there in the hallway. Yeah, so once people get on her ass, I ain't do that. She gonna go on a world tour telling everybody who will listen to a big funky ass that she didn't say it. And that I didn't say it. Well, you didn't stop it from being said either. Take accountability for something. You didn't take accountability for being a heartbreaker. They said Uncle Tony, she on one today. He alright with it because she gonna call him an avatar. Girl, your husband is just as small as mine. Yours just feel like food is a waste of money. He got other shit he won't do with money. Her husband won't spending money on other shit. He like, fuck that food. You know what I want? Fuck that food. So my husband be over here eating. He just has a high metabolism, okay? Yeah. You're skipping meals like a motherfucker, right? What can't be bought with the stamps will not come in the house. Big Kurt said he ain't doing it. He got other shit he won't do with that money. Yeah, other shit he won't buy.
Tell him we buy stamps.
This class, we buy stamps. So, yeah, she can do whatever she want to do. She can do whatever she want to do. She can put this up in her backdrop too. This. The real me. You see them lines? Yep, them. Non-Botox yet. Yet, motherfucker. What we gonna do then? Somebody said, I wish I had some stamp. Exactly. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that she let it go on. But again, this lady sat around this man knowing what he had done, didn't say anything to anyone, which again, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, hold on, y'all. Sat around Buddy, then decided after this man done took the plea, did the time, and everything else that came with it, then sat there and blamed the doctor for giving the baby too much anesthesia. But you want to worry about what Trina got going on, bitch, please. If she wants to go with her child, well, if the child go with the grandmother, yes, absolutely. Yep, we talked about that the other day because people was asking her, would her mother help her, and she said yes. And there's a lot of girls who moms, grandmoms, aunties, sisters, brothers, they won't help them at all. Whatever they going through, their children have to go through it with them. So Trina does have help, Nah, this app ain't gonna get nothing to it. Not a fuck thing.
Why you ain't do the other two times?
I don't know. Bring me some of that. This app ain't gonna get her child taken because, again, they got it in 4K. They got the video in 4K of the people threatening to do it, not for this child's sake, because they were beefing with Trina. And we, the good people, will write whatever we got to do, write letters or whatever, say we watching 4K. This child is clearly fed, clearly has on clean clothes, clearly very well spoken, clearly goes to school. Get the fuck out of here. That child ain't going nowhere. I'll go over to Nosy and see if Nosy has the video, and we'll talk about it. I don't, from what I'm told, I do too. Yeah, I definitely advocate for her daughter to go be with her mom, but again, like I said, she says her daughter is her reason for a living. So if she and her daughter can go with her mom, that'll be even better. That way the daughter can have the best of both worlds. She can have a grandma, who's letting her get some grass in between her toes, get some, good roots. And she can have her mom, who clearly loves her, keeps her happy, so she can have the best of both worlds if Trina would go and be with the mom too, be at her mom's house as well. Yep. Kristen, me and you are in the same boat. So once you find the cure call, tell me. It was referenced in the comments, not by Nitra. Nitra didn't stop it. That's the point. Tea Time stopped it when someone said it. We stopped it over there. Tea Time made sure to know. That's not what you do. Okay. Again, Nitra didn't stop it. She could have stopped it too. Sure did. And then you didn't hear me say that Nitra said she was going to call. What I said in Nitra's live, that's what I said. That's what I said. It was said in Nitra's live, were my exact words, verbatim. And I said, remember, these are the fuck the baby, grape, baby, rake up, baby, grape up, those people. So, that's what I said. Exactly. So, I never said Nitra said a word. But what I did say, and I'll say again, she didn't stop it, and she had the ability to stop it, and said, nah, y'all, but that's not what we do. We don't make it worse. We make it better. And just because she's mad, I'm mad, and we're going through a beef, that ain't how you be on my side, harming children. But if your best buddy harmed the baby, maybe that is what they thought would be cool with her. Because clearly she is. Okay. Tell them, Erica. I have um a drawing. Remember I said I was gonna do it. No, you didn't bring me a hot one. I don't want this thing. It's hot.
Well, that one was for me.
We got a drawing, and somebody laughing. Is Russell Tulsa in here? Is Russell Tulsa in here? And y'all forgot y'all got to join the street committee. Please say it again for the people in the back, Erica Kane. She don't need to say shit. These are some of the words that she needs to never say again. Child, kid, adolescent, teenager, baby, food, which we know that's not gonna happen. Clean, we know that's not gonna happen. Cater, cook, chef, even Chef Foxy. She don't need to say Chef Foxy. She don't need to say nothing about chef. Nothing regarding cleanliness, cooking, and children. Basically, all things that we women talk about, real ones anyway. None of those things are topics for her. They're off, and y'all need to go in there and call her out on that shit. When she go, oh, I cook. No, ma'am. Show us your floors first, and your walls, and your vents first, before we eat some of this food that your hooves is making. Big nasty. Anyway, yeah, no kid comments, none of that. Where Russell Tulsa at? Exactly, her hypocrisy, and not talking about Trina. Yeah, and you what, girl? Y'all listen. Trina ain't consistently staying in that. You for years, hey darling, has been in that. Years and years and years. And you had the nerve to take a bunch of pictures. That tell you also. You know, my daughter told me, she said, when you shame, you'll change. You know when people don't have no shame, because they literally take pictures and shit like that and they let it go on the internet. Tony will tell you. I look sometimes, and some of the guys who, work for him, they might be done came in, and I'm like, they use my bathroom? He's like, yeah. Like, boy! He's like, what? I'm like, you don't let people see your bathroom unless you scrub down. No. And the bathroom is clean when, that little place behind the toilet, that little, right there where the screw at. When that's clean, that's when the toilet is clean. That's when the toilet is clean. But no, she wants to call out Trina. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Trina ain't live like that. Trina did that. What happened? Come up, Trina. I haven't heard you say anything about me. Join up, because I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, it would be wise to tell. Who the fuck it? Please call me Taylor. That must not be Trina. That can't be Trina. What's going on here? Okay. I can definitely remember that name. That's my child's name. Come up. Just come up. Let's talk. I will do that. That's my child's name, so I definitely remember that. Hey. Y'all might as well come back over to Bigo. Is Rosa Tulsa in here? Alright, let's see. Trina's gonna come up. I meant Taylor. I'm sorry.
No, that is me. But I don't want people to call me Trina no more because I'm getting tired of it. My real name is Taylor. That's the name I was born with. I was just saying, somebody told me that it sounded like it was a misunderstanding. I don't know if that was real or not. I don't know, because it was a fake page.
What happened?
I got a share, and it was something like, did you say that everybody who offered some basically saying like I tried to say that everybody who offered me to get my baby back to my mom, I shitted on them, and that's not what I said. When I was in my live and people was trying to tell me that Nitra's being genuine, I said no. The only person who was genuine was Keyona, because she was talking to me mother to mother when she offered me to send my baby back home. So I don't know if that even went down or not. I just got the share, so I wanted to clear it up. If it didn't, then I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, love is about her coming for you or letting her panel or comments come for you, because if anyone mentioned CPS in there, she was supposed to have shut it down. And that's just the long and the short. So,
Yeah,
but she'll ride the
the
wave
comments and
and
she
say
egged it
it.
on. Yeah, it was the comments and she egged it on. I never said Nitra said it herself. I don't know why that's being stirred. I said it was said in her space and she egged it on instead because Nitra has known me. And she knows that that's the ugliest thing you could say about me. I don't care what y'all say, but to threaten to take my kid,
That part.
that's like a death threat to me.
That part.
You can't say nothing like that. Like, so that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna go ahead, drop it down. I just wanted to say that.
Hey, she's gone. I want to ask her, did she want to go back to Hawaii, Ohio and be with her mom? Getting, because I know she's tired. Come back up. No, I listen, my baby. We have so many Taylors in my family. It's ridiculous. I have a Taylor. My cousin has a Taylor. My ex-husband sister is a Taylor. So yeah, we got a lot of Taylors in my family, and they're all girls. We don't have no boy Taylors. I get it. I get it, Trent. I get it, Taylor. I get it. I get it. Yeah, that name is very unisex. I guess because again I got three Taylors in my family. I actually look at it as a girl name more than a boy name. I don't know why. What's your nickname? But yeah, I look at it as a girl name. I swear I do. But these people on this app ain't got nothing better to do. They need to go clean their houses. Need to go fumigate. Need to go, you know, just get all this up on the bottom of their teeth. There's so many things they can do besides worry about Trina. I meant Taylor. So many things. So many things. You had your house on Pinterest looking like that. Is you fucking kidding me, lady? And talking about you cater food. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Unreal. I'm sure she's gonna go back live again and talk about me, baby. I got a whole plethora of bad days that you've had. You have lines in my face that came up in the last 6 months. Not before then. I got some of you that's for years you look a mess. Have going off. Same old T Money. Same old, same old. Same old, same old. You letting these people, they be on, there you go, Erica. They be on TikTok way too much. Clean up. Yep. Is Russell Tussle in here? Because I'm finna go clean up my office. But I need to go ahead and get her cash out. Because she's the winner of today's live. Again, we don't beg for money over here. We give it away. Hello. Hello. We give it away. So somebody, if y'all can get Russell Tussle to send me her cash out, I'll send her some money. Again, y'all, don't forget to join the street committee. Oh yeah, we don't do that over here. We don't do that. Only thing y'all gonna see me doing. She said she can have. Only thing y'all gonna see me doing, yes, I will when I do my lives, especially with Key to Capricorn. We're gonna have commercial breaks. We'll shout out some different things about the different businesses that I do. But which I've been telling content creators for I don't know how long. I'm like, why do y'all be worried about them fucking coins? Like, get people to advertise on your lives. Like, they pay you for marketing. That's what fucking television shows do. That's how television shows are popular. Commercial breaks. Hello, 2 minutes, two and two, as they used to say. Be back in 2 and 2. So that's how we doing over here. But yeah, we're not really. Only thing I need y'all to, like, of course, when I'm snapping or whatever, keep the live going. Do the likes, share it, get it on the FYP, stuff like that. But y'all ain't gotta be out here throwing galaxies at me. I love when I get them though. It's cute, it's fun. But we give away money over here. We don't beg for none. We ain't gonna be hopping on live for 10 hours trying to meet no Cash App goals. That's not what we're gonna do. We will be doing drawings all the fucking time. After these commercial breaks. I would never tell y'all which commercial break we're gonna do the drawing after. And don't think if we do the drawing after the second commercial break that we may not do it after the very last one right before I get off. Because we may. And no one who enters like right before we go to commercial break, if you just came in the room, you definitely not going in the drawing. But I used to do it on Facebook all the time, and I gave away hundreds of dollars. I ain't gonna come out the gate giving away hundreds every time I do a drawing there. Like, I never gave away less than $300 on all my drawings on Facebook. Never had a drawing that was less than $300. I move like a boss, absolutely. I just still got all this petty ghetto in me. Ooh, we gotta work on that. Gotta work on the petty and the ghetto. No, I'm actually not ghetto hood. I gotta work all this petty hoodness out. But this one I'm gonna give money away today just because, again, it's very fucked up that I had to go back live because this woman is talking about CPS and shit. We're not doing that. But when we have Key to Capricorn, the show, the judge show, we're giving away money on those. Yeah, we ain't playing around. We're not playing around. My bailiff, he ordered his stuff. I gotta send him his money for his bailiff uniform. I'm gonna get me an official robe. But yeah, since Nitra said you want to sit up on, you want a robe so bad, bitch, I got one. You had 2 sheets that you pinned together. I got the very first show I ever did. I already had a gavel and a robe because they said if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Hello. Imagine that. I already had what I needed. Exactly. Yeah. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So when y'all pissed me off that day, I already had what I needed. I already had a real gavel, engraved and everything. It doesn't have my name on it, but it's a real gavel. It surely is. It's a real gavel. Yeah, that's a real robe. Yeah, I paid for both of them years and years ago. There we go. Put them keys in the chat. But yeah, so that's what we're doing over here. We're not playing. Now, street committee. Y'all job is 2 things, right? Street committee. 1, to come up and give evidence on the cases that we're covering. So if you was in the lives when it happened or you got some data on it, you are to come up as a street committee person. Because y'all be inboxing me all this stuff. And I'm like, y'all need to just be part of a street committee. And the other part is, for those who don't want to come up, inbox me and tell me, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And that's how we're going to do. So the street committee, y'all need to join the street committee, join the team. You got to get some more storage. Yeah, so put the keys in the chat when you're on the street committee, and we'll have you come up and give some testimony. But then we need jurors. We do need jurors. How do we get in the street committee? Join the team. Erica, you know you already on the street committee. Don't start. All you gotta do is be able to give us the data. When we have a case, you come up and say, I'm on the street committee, and this is what I got to report back that I saw with my eyes and heard with my ears. right? That's the street committee, right? So that's what we're gonna be doing, street committee. So, but yeah, we're gonna do commercial breaks for my businesses. So that's why I don't have. I'm definitely not gonna be. Oh, send me some galaxies and shit. No, I'm sending y'all some galaxies and shit, right? But I'm gonna send y'all cold cash money. Anybody got time for TikTok? Take 60%. We're not doing that. But yeah, and some of y'all on my street committee already, and y'all be showing me how in other lives people be talking shit about me. Baby, we gonna roast them. We gonna roast them hard. We gonna kick them out and we gonna roast them. They gonna come to the front. We gonna roast their ass. Yep, sure is. Yep, surely is. There them keys go. Thank you, Hollywood. Yep. So, there you go. Look, you weren't supposed to tell them who you is, nephew. But yeah, we got some street committee folks that be, I'm talking about my IG inbox be filled with pictures, 4K of y'all talking shit about me. And then you come over here and play nice in my face. I'm going to play in your face too. And when I gather all the data that I want on you, I'm going to bring your ass to the front and you're going to think you're getting some money, but you're going to get clowned. Because you play in my face, I'm going to play in yours. That's how we're going to play that. That's exactly how. So I suggest y'all get your fake pages together. Because you're going to get blocked once I get through clowning you in your face in 4K. Y'all see how I do everything on my page? Y'all ain't seen me one time come in nobody's room under some fake page so I can talk shit about the people. Nope. Keyona said on the Keyona this, Keyona that, Key to Capricorn, Key to. Even on the Beg Talk, which I made in honor of Slim. I made that page in honor of Slim. I just felt bad for homeboy and didn't put all the stuff I was going to put on there. Even on the Beg Talk, I popped up in the box like, hey, it's Keyona. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Cuss Ross, you need to send me your cash app. You won today. I'm getting ready to send you $25. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have to definitely vet them. Yeah. Everybody can't come on the street committee. Because some of these try to play in my face and I really, you would not know. Oh, I can get, the most devious shit ever. Yes, baby. You won today's cash app. Yep. How much does $25 equate to? What, about 2 galaxies? 2 to 3 galaxies. Yep. Yeah, you can't trust it. Oh, I would not trust these motherfuckers, period. Yep. So today's cash out. You know how people sitting on live trying to get $25? Now I'm sitting on live trying to give it away. That part. Then we're going to move up to 50. Then we're going to move up to 100. Some days I may, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in a good mood, again, I never did less than 300 on Facebook. Never. Never once. It was always 300. Sometimes I did multiple 300. Sometimes I did multiple 500. But never less than $300 that I give away. But it's a lot of y'all, motherfuckers. That's a lot of y'all. So if I'm going to do 4 commercial breaks, and some nights I will give out something after each commercial break. Yeah. Yep. And I didn't do it on Facebook like every week or every month. Like we will be doing something several times a week. Several times a week we will be going live. Like, yeah. So I'll let it be known in the live. Like this is one of the lives that we will be doing a giveaway. So Russell Tuss is my first one, girl. Shout out to Russell Tuss. She's the first one. Make sure, again, you inbox me I don't do Cash App, so it's going to have to come from my husband. And I'm going to tell y'all now, after I send the money from my husband, we always block the person. So don't ever send him a request and be like, Keyona said you send me this. Yeah, look, he's not from the street, but he a street dude, if that makes sense. He didn't grow up in it, but he learned it real fast and stayed in it way longer than I would have liked to ever been in it. I grew up in the street. So once I had to be in the street, the boy I stopped. He went to the street. I did not grow up in the street. Make a cash app. What's that? Me? Thank you for joining the team. You can turn off your request. I'm here's the thing. I'm not gonna turn you talking about turn off the request on Cash App. I was like, I'm not gonna turn the request off for gifts over here because again, TikTok wants the money. So if people want to come in and be generous too, um, that's great, wonderful, but we give away. We do giveaways. We givers, we're not takers. Now we do reciprocity. We do give and take. We like that. You can't always be a giver, and you damn sure can't always be a taker. So, but we do both. But I'll make a cash out. I think I had already made one. I don't know. I just never liked Cash App. There was always some shit going on with them, so I never trusted them with my bank account. No, baby. No, baby. No, baby. No. Yeah. So we got to get y'all on the street committee. We're gonna vet the street committee. Y'all, Jeremy done gave himself away. So y'all gonna be hush hush when Jeremy come in the room. Jeremy, make a backup page. Go in rooms on your burner. Oh, the street committee. Oh yeah, the street committee does a good job. They either come up and give testimony on stuff they've seen, or they bring me the drama. And on the back end, without anybody knowing that they brought it to me. That part. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. You apply for the street committee, baby. Join the team on TikTok. Because that's the only page we really need. Bigo is gonna be. We're gonna host the show on Bigo too. We're gonna host it simultaneously. I'm even gonna probably start hosting on Instagram and stuff like that too. And that's why we're gonna do the commercial breaks, because if we're gonna be on all these platforms, we're gonna do some commercial breaks. Hello. And then when we got the rooms filled on all of them, we got the room filled on Bigo, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, even Facebook. When we got all the rooms filled, those would definitely be the nights that, $100-$200 drawings. It wouldn't be a big deal. Because y'all got to remember something. Okay. Usually today, I would be having a big event outside that I would spend like $8,000 on. $8,000 to $10,000. Cinco de Mayo, usually spent about $2,000. What other? Valentine, I usually did some stuff. All of this stuff, I have to spend the money because I'm a business, right? So I have to have, you make a ton of money, you got to have a lot of expenses. Otherwise, you're going to have to cut the check to Uncle Sam. So what I've always done for years, because I'm just that type of person, I'm going to give back to the people who, support me and give to me. So I always did events and made sure they ate lobster, steak, this, that, and third. For the anniversaries of my businesses, I would, take them to restaurants. A lot of these people are like, I ain't never ate at that. Rays on the River, nice restaurants in Atlanta, and rent out the whole room, for them. So I really have been chilling this year because, again, we all know my father passed and stuff. So I got to catch up. And so that means I got to spend tens of thousands of dollars, right, in business expenses. Because as of right now, the only business expenses I got, which was decent, was all the money I spent on rehabbing that house. I paid cash for the house, I paid cash for my supplies, and I paid cash for the contractors. But we're still making, as we make more money, we got to spend more money as far as business expenses. So that's why we're going to do commercial breaks and give away money for those commercial breaks. So that way this will be a business expense. Did that make sense to y'all? The big Keyona, not the little one. There you go. So yeah, we have to give away the money because, again, and that's why I would like start giving away money on my page. I'm like, shit, I've had a bunch of closings, and I've been, busy going from this place and this place trying to sell these houses, and I haven't had an event, or I haven't da. So I would just be like, well, boom, and I put out some type of ad on Facebook and be like, I'm doing drawings, da. So I would spend some money. So that's why I say sometimes you should do multiple. I used to do like 3 $500 drawings at one time, so I can get it on out the way and going back to what I was doing. Yeah. So yeah, I have to spend the money, and I don't mind spending on people that support me. That's why I need my street committee, because I need you motherfuckers. When you're talking about me, you ain't getting none of my bread, none of it. Yeah, it's like twofold. Like Juneteenth, I am going, Tony. I'm not fucking around. I didn't have my Memorial Day, and I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all some pictures of my events that I've had in the past. I think my Christmas event was on there, but my Juneteenth, I'm gonna have it. I didn't have it last year because again, I had to deal with a stalker one year. I had rented out this big cabin, secluded on acres by itself, and homeboy snuck in there. Well, he didn't sneak in because he came in with the caterer. But thankfully my antennas was up and we asked him a lot of questions, and come to find out he's one of them, had done time in Florida for SA. So and because my girlfriend, her brother is a bounty hunter, I was trying not, because I believe in everybody coming together. So my homegirl, she's Caucasian, so I didn't want her to know what the frick was going on. Her and some of my other people who are new to my events, I wanted them to feel safe. But she happened to come up there, her and her husband. He's president of the bank, and she was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Listen," because she's known me since kindergarten. I was like, "Buddy tripping." He was like, "Well," we was like, "He's in the woods hiding. Tony done snapped." Y'all think little Tony had done? They said Tony picked the man up and to the car. It was a mess. It was a mess. But he went and hid in the woods. We got the police involved. The police really weren't like taking it serious until my homegirl, her brother, she was like, "I need to call my brother because he's a bounty hunter." And we didn't know his name. We didn't know, but but like I said, as we were cleaning the food to take it to the caterer, because the caterer was upstairs in the cabin prepping the food, and we was downstairs, all us women were cleaning the food. And he came in the kitchen with us, and we was like, something ain't right. And so I just started asking him questions. And later on that night, when it came out who he was, and Tony had basically picked his ass up and took him out the cabin and made him get in the car and slammed the door on him, he went and hid in the woods. When she called her brother, I was able to say, okay, I know this. He said he's married to this guy. They was here, da-da-da. Her brother, like 7 minutes later, knew exactly who the guy was. And he sent the boy a whole background check, everything about it, in like 7 minutes, just based on questions that we had asked him while we was cleaning that food. And so then we told the police who he was and all of that stuff. Oh yeah, but he was, because again, on Facebook, y'all got to know me. I had to cuss y'all out first, right? I had to cuss y'all out first for y'all to get to know me. On Facebook, which I cussed them out over there too, but on Facebook, everybody knows me and they know I don't take no shit, but I got a good heart, right? And I do the best, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people come back and shout me out and they'll tag me in their posts. They be like, this woman, she don't know me from a can of paint. I went in her inbox. I asked her for some advice, and she gave me all da-da-da-da, and it changed my life for the better, and da-da-da-da, and they'll, you know what I'm saying? So people and you draw craziness to you, right? When, because people get to looking up to you, and so people get to really looking at you like, oh, I want to be affiliated with, what I'm saying, all of this and that. So he was on some, bodyguard Whitney Houston shit. And it was crazy. Like I said, Tony went from 0 to 100 because, he did it nice. He was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Because I did it as a weekend. I rented that cabin for the weekend. So Friday night, we were doing the fish fry and all of that. And then we did the hog. We cooked the hogs. I think we cooked 2 hogs, big whole hogs. And so we stayed up all night, right? And it was crazy because we didn't even get a chance to enjoy it. He messed it up. Like, and that's why you have to get event insurance too. Because if somebody had got hurt, you know what I'm saying, my event insurance would have kicked in. But anyway, you can get an event bond, event insurance, stuff like that. So Friday night was supposed to be the fish fry, blues, talking shit, cooking a hog, the same way our ancestors did, right? And he comes through the gate with the caterer. And, and again, I had made sure I put on my flyer that I wanted Caucasians and Black people at this Juneteenth because, like I tell people, we didn't get free on our own. It wasn't all us. It was some white people that had to say that shit wasn't right. Right? So if you white and you fuck with us, you welcome to come. You right? So that's what I had put on the flyer. So again, He was the first person who came. He was white. So I was trying not to look like a hypocrite, like, what you doing here? You know what I mean? I didn't want to look at it like, I didn't want him to think because he was white, we didn't want him there. But it was just something eerie about him. So we entertained, I'm just being real. We entertained him. And again, I was like, I'm gonna tell you, I remember I was sitting over this sink, I was, washing all that chicken and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna ask him some damn questions. Cause cause I kept saying, you can come back tomorrow, He said, no, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna help today. I was like, something ain't right. We all, you know how black people, we talk with our eyes. Girl, what you saw? So one of my friends, she called her husband. She was like, how long is it? Because the men were out getting all kinds of stuff. They was getting tents, they were getting this, they were getting that. They was picking up the hogs. So one of my friends, she called her husband. Yeah, the gut don't lie. Yes, that event down there at the lake, in that cabin for Juneteenth. She called her husband. She was like, listen. And normally I would not want a weapon at my events at all. Everybody knows that. You remember that? Yeah, it was crazy. But she called her husband because the icon. What Meech got his? And she was like, I'm on it. And so she stepped outside on the patio. She was like, bring your shit. Because buddy is weird. And so he went upstairs and, we got him to take some of the meat upstairs to the caterer or whatever. And then, when I took some up there, someone else took it up there and they said he was talking to the caterer. He told the caterer, what did old boy tell that caterer he did? That's what gave it all away. He was on some bullshit. Because he told the caterer a totally different story from what he told us. And so when Tony finally came, I pulled Tony outside. I was like, this guy's scaring us. Tony was like, all right, I got you. So, Tony is a diplomat. He's going to do things, decent. Or like me, I just get the fuck out, He was like, hey, man, I'm saying? We're glad you came out. I'm saying? Thank you so much. We asking you to come back tomorrow. Everything's gonna get started, popping off by 2. What you tell him, Tony? You don't remember what you told him? I know your ass went from 0 to 100.
Yeah, I try to be reasonable in the beginning.
Y'all hear Uncle Tony? So yeah, it was a mess. Yeah. Let me tell you, the couple times I've seen him snap on someone else, it was because of me. I was like, Tony. I totally went to Tony. Stop! Don't do that. Like he go all the way there. But yeah, Michi and all the guys, they didn't have. They was like, we have to touch Buddy because they was already sitting on red. Like it's all us finna get him. This man toted this man down the flight of stairs. Was it 1 flight or 2 flights?
2, I think.
2 flights of stairs. He done grabbed Buddy in the collar, toted him down 2 flights of stairs, out the patio, all the way across, trying to open the car with him still up in the... It was a mess. It was a mess. Then the man didn't want to get in the car, so Tony slamming the door, he slammed the man's body in the car. It was a mess. And then my cousin Cal, he came. You remember? He came and and again, that's why I said God is good, because Cal knew nothing about it. He came and said, it's a car parked in the woods up there. All the guys got together. Michi put his gun in thing. Yeah, he know how to activate now. He know how to get active when it's time to activate. They go up there, tell him. That's when we get the cops involved. And like, in my opinion, the cops should have took him then. Then he go hide at the store up the street. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So finally, after we found out that he had several essays on his background, and we told the cops, and I started recording them in their face and telling them, this is a corporate event. If anyone out here gets harmed, my company will be, because y'all could have done something about this a long time ago, right? Then they went up the street at the gas station and got him. I don't know if they locked him up, but whatever they did, we didn't, But we got through the next day. We cooked the hog. We ate the food. We did everything. But let me tell you what happened. Everybody was scared because that cabin was secluded. That's what I wanted, like the old time family reunion places where, we had soccer going on, volleyball, all kind of stuff. Well, nobody wanted to stay the next night because, oh boy, they was like, oh, hell no. Nah. So folks out there in the cars and stuff, I was like, you know what, let's just go home. So we turn all the stuff off and everybody goes home instead of staying in, I think it was like 6 bedrooms. And everybody goes home. Well, guess what? We get back the next day to have day 3, which was the Sunday. And that's when we were supposed to have the prayer and the religion and all that stuff. The vibe was totally jacked up, so we didn't get a chance to do that. And the hogs, 2 hogs, two warming cases full of meat, ruined that fast. That fucking fast. That's why y'all know this stuff that they be having in the damn grocery store ain't hitting no shit. Because we cooked those hogs on Friday night, served them on Saturday. Sunday they was ruined. They got to go in the freezer that fast. It was ruined. Yep. All that meat ruined. Hey, darling. Hey, Crystal. Yep, it was ruined. So, and then the owner of the cabin, he about drove me crazy because he thought he was gonna stay at my event. No, sir. No, sir. This is a corporate event. I have corporate insurance. So anything happen, you good. Get the fuck on. You're not staying here. That's not a part of the game. So he got mad because I told him he had to leave. Like, you can go. So it was just a crazy thing all the way around. So, oh, babe, I was telling them how, normally right now my yard would be filled with people, a DJ, food galore. But your ass was like, we're going to go to other, we're going to chill with other people this year. And so I have to spend that money that I would have been spending. I have to spend that money. And I'm going to spend it on this app. Hey, Keyona. What is that? Y'all look, I'm old. Can y'all please tell me what them acronyms are? How are you doing? I did that one. I'm doing wonderful. How are you, baby? What nosy? What Trip got going on? Trip on Bigo or she on TikTok? Where your phone at, baby?
I don't want right now.
Lord. What we got going on, y'all? Let me live stream somebody else's shit. Did I put Big O on this phone? Yep, I did. And guess what? It's gonna come off this motherfucker too. Yeah.
Who?
Big O is coming off of here too.
Big O, that shit don't make me no money. So.
Trip done changed her goddamn name on there again, I bet you. What nose he got going on? What the fucking hell?
Her mother's a much better mother. Being muted is worse than being blocked. Imagine watching and not being able to say nothing.
Okay, what Trip at though? Because I thought I just saw Trip. Okay, Trip on Big O. What's Trip name on Big O? She changed that motherfucker every time y'all find her ass. Y'all stop looking for her.
Coochie cutting. I thought that too. Coochie cut.
Y'all stop finding Trip over there. She got to change the name again. God damn it.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how you do this.
I don't know. I can't. What's her name over there? Oh, shit. I forgot. Please don't say her name. That's right. God damn it. Nope, she don't come up in the FYP. I don't know. God damn it. She don't come up in the FYP. Let me see. I'm on Big O over here my damn self. Okay. I don't know. Wait, what she got going on over there? Anybody want to come up and let me hear it? What she got going on over there?
This is a prayer for your son.
Please tell me she ain't snapping on nobody. She was just in here. I know Nitra big ass, but I had my ass up in her backdrop no more. Nasty ass fucking house. That's the house, bitch.
The power of prayer. If something happens.
All right, y'all. Let me go be nosy. Y'all be good.